Hello everyone. This is some pieces of the Paladin team from Mozilla. This is Alan Kligman, this is John Buckley, and I'm Bobby Richter. And we're here to show off RescueFox today. RescueFox is a game that we developed inside of Paladin to sort of test out a bunch of pieces of technology. It was originally supposed to test out our game engine called Gladius, but we have learned a bunch from making this game that we are sort of folding over and reinserting into Gladius in different ways. But this is really just a nice big test to see like what's possible. It shows off sound and all of the graphics we've been putting together, and most recently the fact that we can take a joystick and plug it into the computer and control our experience. So we actually have joysticks in your browser, which is exceptional. I'm going to hand this off to Alan to maybe talk about what the game is doing.
So maybe we can pull up the browser to show you that it's actually running in a web browser. There we go. So this is an experimental build of Firefox with joystick support. This is running with no plugins. It's just native JavaScript. So the object of the game is to navigate your way through this asteroid field and rescue your space fox. And once you do that, then you win.
I'm going to see if I can do that just for this extra bonus excitement.
So a couple of things going on here. The graphics we did with Cubic VR, which is the renderer we're using for our game engine. And we're also using Mozilla to do physics. So we have a full physics engine in the browser as well, pure JavaScript.
And one of the cool things, there's a library that we've invented to help developers use joysticks inside the browser. It's pretty rudimentary if you want to get just support for joysticks that are like the raw joystick USB signal. But we've invented some libraries to help us out to abstract that process. And John can talk about that since he wrote it.
Yes. So the whole point of this library, input.js I called it because I'm uncreative like that, was basically every single game controller. We have a selection here. There's like Xbox 360 controller, a PS3 controller, and this Logitech one that I have. They actually all present different buttons and different axes to Firefox, dependent on the OS as well. So the whole idea behind this library was that instead of a game developer having to figure out what kind of device it is, and then set up the proper controller mapping based on that, what they do is they just code towards a sort of a virtual gamepad. And what JS does is translates the virtual gamepad to the physical gamepad you're actually connecting. Basically so that it makes it really easy for developers to get working gamepad support. So they'll help a lot of people develop or add some gamepad support to their games.
Is there a way we can plug this in and show this off? Or is it
yes, that will work.
So we basically have all the components that a video game needs to actually exist as like a sort of a console replica inside your browser now. We have like graphics, physics, sound, and now joystick support. So the barriers that exist between us and actually having like a game, like a game console as your browser, are fairly small. And we're slowly cracking away at those inside of Paladin. We're going to continue to make demos like this one so that we can, again, continue to eat away at those and hopefully come up with something that is really a console browser sort of situation. And hopefully we can show this off. It's a really good thing that we can plug in all of these different gaming implements. This is Bluetooth, so if we plug this in properly, it's a wireless controller, it works fine with that as well. This is evidence that Xbox controllers work just as well as Logitech controllers, and so they're all using this input.js library to extract away the problem that is specificity around OS and joysticks and USB device icons. And there you go. So this is RescueFox, and again, we're Paladin.